Hello and welcome to a short video highlighting areas of refinement for the 2022 Search for Excellence Awards from the Texas Master Gardener Association. My name is Debbie Hopkins Hyam and I'm a McLennan County Master Gardener, and I'm the current chair of the 2022 Awards Committee. Other members of the Awards Committee will also be speaking with you today on this short video, and they are Sharon.
Hi there, Sharon Zoll here from Galveston County, Master Gardener since 2015, and this is my third year on the Awards Committee.
Bill.
I'm Bill Swatner from Bexar County. I've been a Master Gardener for about 5 years, and this is my first year and a half on the Awards Committee.
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth Castro, Montgomery County. I've been a Master Gardener since 2014 and I'm first Vice President on the TMGA board.
Great. Catherine.
Hi, everybody. I'm Catherine Wells, President of Denton County Master Gardener Association, and I'm second Vice President of the Texas Master Gardener Association. It's my first year on the committee.
And Louie.
I'm Louis McDaniel, McLennan County Master Gardener, past president of Texas Master Gardener Association, and also the Award Committee, and I've been a Master Gardener since 2006.
Thank you. I work with a great group of people. After the 2021 awards were announced, the Awards Committee met to assemble the certificates and plaques for distribution. We reflected on the positives and also the challenges that we had during 2021. And we really just asked ourselves, what can we do as a committee to make the 2022 awards even better? We decided to focus on number one, clearly defined award categories. We found that the award categories needed updating. In fact, a couple of them needed to be pulled into the 21st century. We also added examples to assist in determining best fit for the submitters. The second and third refinement were scoring criteria and also the entry form. These are both connected with the 6 categories that have the same entry form. So scoring criteria, we added clarity here by putting a descriptor to each criterion. And the third one, the entry form, with the new clarity of the scoring criteria, it was important to align the Search for Excellence Award entry form so that you could find the scoring criteria into the entry form, and we have it aligned. We're very proud of this. Number 4, we requested a photo with each entry. And number 5, we streamlined the membership groups from 5 to 4. Again, each of these 5 areas of refinement are going to be what this short video is about today. And we'll go into more detail on each one.
As Debbie mentioned in the previous slide, one of the areas of refinement is in the awards category. There are still 9 award categories, and you can follow those in the handbook, pages 5 to 6. Of those 9 categories, 6 remain unchanged. That is, the heading and description are the same as in previous years. These are Youth JMG, Youth Other, Research, Marva E. Beck, JMG Leader of the Year, Outstanding Individual Master Gardener, and Outstanding Master Gardener Association. The changes that were made to 3 categories are listed in the 2021 handbook as Project, Educational Program, and Written Education. The heading or label of these categories has been changed to clarify and further enhance the expanded descriptions. One of these is Workshop Presentation. This was formerly Educational Program. And this category recognizes an in-person or digital educational program, which is a teaching opportunity by Master Gardeners to the community, which provides educational information on a horticulture topic. It can be a workshop, it can be a presentation, or interactive public engagement. And it can be a one-time event or ongoing. What is new is that it can include digital efforts, but it is limited to workshops, presentations, or engagements that were delivered in real time, that is live. So the content was primarily developed and delivered to a live audience.
And our second category to change is the category that was formerly written education. This new category title is written or recorded educational content. This category recognizes any form of print or digital material created, written, filmed by master gardeners as a tool for education. It can include newsletters, pamphlets, calendars, those traditional written material items, but it can also include videos, podcasts, mass media, or social media efforts. It can be distributed digitally or in print. Many digital workshops are recorded for viewing afterwards, and this category is not for those types of events. This is not primarily developed or delivered for a live audience. This would be material that is primarily developed for distribution digitally. The third category and final category that we've made changes is what was formerly called the project category. The project category now is known as the teaching site category. A project which establishes a new or substantially enhances an existing physical location for educational purposes to display or share best horticultural practices. The teaching site must be a fixed or permanent site. Examples of a teaching site are a demonstration garden, a school or community garden, a help desk, or permanent educational display at an extension office. It could also include updating a section of a garden. So this, you have leeway, but it does need to be a physical, fixed, or permanent site.
The second area of refinement for the 2022 Search for Excellence Awards was the scoring criteria. And you can find this in the handbook on page 13 through 15. So why is scoring criteria important? It's important because it tells us what is most valued by the Texas Master Gardener Association. And who is it important for? Obviously, the award submitter, and also for the judges so that they know what they're looking for. The criterion that commands the highest number of points and value is educational impact. In other words, how did learning occur? Did you increase horticulture knowledge? Did you change attitudes or practices? First, you need to identify your target audience. Was it all second graders in the public schools in your county? Or was it second and third graders in one particular school? Was it all the visitors that came to the children's garden fair or just the children? Then how did you identify them? Did you answer a request from the school to please come and help teach this unit with the second graders? Or did you do a survey, a community survey to find out what your community needed? Or maybe you received numerous phone calls about a particular subject, such as Rose Rosette, and you decide we need to do a workshop on this. Next, how did you demonstrate an increase in knowledge or educational impact? Overall, quantitative evidence is preferred over anecdotal. Quantitative evidence is measurable and numbers-based, whereas anecdotal accounts are based on one person's account or one person's experience. I'd like to give you two brief examples of 2021 award winners. And again, I just want to remind you that for your benefit, all of these are posted, the 2021 award winners, the 20 award winners, and the 2019 award winners. So looking at those can give you so many exceptional ideas. The first one is Lake Granbury Master Gardeners Romancing the Monarch. They wanted to provide a botanical welcome mat to Hood County, what to plant, how to nurture, and then how to enjoy all the butterflies you're attracting. They first planted 300 milkweeds, and then they hosted 11 workshops, and 213 people attended those workshops. At the end of each workshop, they found out who could identify the monarch and explain the decline of the monarchs and what plant would attract them. And they found out that 98% of the people that attended the workshops could identify the monarch or know what plants to attract. In that county, they tagged 247 monarchs, which was an increase of 20% from 2020. The second example I'd like to give you came from Bear County, their children's vegetable garden. They worked with 34 students and they were all homeschooled students. And these students attended 16 weekly hands-on gardening sessions where they were planting, caring for, and harvesting vegetables. At the very, very beginning, all children received a blank journal and each child updated that journal weekly with either observations that they were writing down or maybe drawings that they were doing. These specific observations and drawings would be an excellent, specific, anecdotal evidence for an award entry. And again, I've done a brief glimpse of both of these particular entries. They had lots and lots of data to show the impact, the educational impact that these programs made. So educational impact, how do we share it on the entry form? And that's with question number 1. Who is the target audience for this project or program and how were they identified? Or question number 4, what are the impacts and significant learning outcomes?
Okay, the second scoring criteria is worth 20 points, and it is how the award entry is mission focused. So we're looking there to see how the entry supported and extended Texas A&M AgriLife resources and how it assisted participants in solving horticultural problems at home or in the community. You will be able to show how you meet that criteria by looking to question number 2, which is what are and were the goals of this project or program. The third criteria that's changed slightly is worth 15 points. This is the planning and execution criteria. So in that criteria, we are looking to find out how the goals aligned with the results. So where you, in the previous example, you would have provided the goals for your project or program. This is the opportunity to say, how did those goals aligned with the results? We want to also understand how the work was planned and executed, whether there were obstacles encountered, and what were the lessons learned. We are also interested in knowing how volunteers were engaged and encouraged. And so you can explain all of this by your responses to the question number 3, describe the planning, implementation of the work and results. And then also on the entry form, question number 9, which is list the total number of Master Gardeners participating in this project program and describe how they were engaged and encouraged in a fostered learning environment.
The next criteria looks at what is innovative and creative, and it has a 10-point value. So the judges will be considering how did innovation or creativity contribute to the success of the project or activity, and is it a new approach or an adaptation made for a changing environment or for a new situation. Now keep in mind that a new approach can mean adopting a tried and true method that may be new just for your association, or applying a tried and true method in a new way. For example, perhaps your association has implemented new help desk protocols. Those techniques might be tried and true methods of operation for another association, but if your association has never used them before, they are new to you. So therefore, your association's new approach is a perfect fit for this category. Or perhaps your association took a successful children's garden fair from a large arboretum type venue and scaled it down to a smaller pocket park location in order to reach a different or more diverse or more unreached area of your county. That's innovative and creative, and that's a fine fit for this category. And remember that question 7 will be the opportunity to list the ways that innovation and creativity were utilized to contribute to the success of the project and program. Also with a 10-point value, ideas to replicate. The judges will consider what ideas were most useful to your organization and how those ideas might fit or be adjusted to be useful to other associations as well. For example, perhaps your association has had great success with an all-day educational event for the community, offering classes and demonstrations and hands-on activities. An all-day event, though, might not be achievable by another association, but another association could take the idea of the event and scale it down, perhaps to a 2-hour event with 1 class, 1 demonstration, and 1 hands-on activity. Or perhaps another association could take that concept and implement quarterly community educational events instead of just 1 annual one. That's a great entry for the ideas to replicate criteria. And keep in mind that your answers to question number 8 will give you an opportunity to list the ideas or concepts from this project or program that were most useful to your organization and how they might fit or be adjusted for another association's use.
Clarity is worth 10 points. The judges do not know your association or the intent of your project. Do not assume that the judge knows what you are doing or what you are trying to say. You've been living with this project for over a year. The judge only knows what is written on the entry form. Is the entry clear, easy to read, understandable? Is the entry complete and thorough? Your answers to all questions demonstrate clarity. In category fit, review all categories to determine the most applicable to your entry. Does it accurately fit into selected categories? Your answers to all questions demonstrate the category fit because some entries can fit more than one category.
Next, Texas Search for Excellence entry form has been updated for 6 categories. Number 1, workshop presentation. Number 2, teaching site. 3, research. 4, written or recorded educational content. 5, youth or JMG. 6, youth or other. Changes the Search for Excellence entry form. Question number 3 describes the implementation and planning of the work and results. 150-word limit is removed. There is still a 3-page limit, so use your space wisely.
Another change to the entry form is found in question number 7, where you have the opportunity to list the ways that innovation or creativity were utilized to contribute to the success of the project or program. And in answering this question, you may include up to 3 of your shiniest highlights that best illustrate the use of innovation and creativity.
Texas Search for Excellence entry form updates continued. As Catherine mentioned in the scoring criteria, the criteria IDs for replicate is pointed to question number 8. List any IDs or concepts from this project or program that were most useful to your organization and how they might fit or be adjusted for another association. Again, maximum of 3 IDs or concepts is preferred. Question number 9 is actually question number 7 in 2021. This question was enhanced to add the total number, to list the total number of Master Gardeners participating in this project and program and describe how they were engaged and encouraged in fostering a learning environment.
The best written, most carefully worded form comes to life with a picture that captures the essence of the project. This photo is not part of supplemental pages of the entry form. It will be used at the awards presentation program. For instance, you might want to submit a picture of the person selected for the Outstanding Master Gardener of the Year, working in the garden or surrounded by fellow Master Gardeners. Each entry award should include an image file of a single selected photo that should be representative of every submission. These are the acceptable formats. and please attach the photos to the same entry.
The final change for 2022 was the membership size grouping. And in this case, we changed from 5 groupings to 4. We took away the stereotypical names of small, medium, large, extra large, and we gave each category a Texas native tree. And so our first category, Red Buds, is from 1 to 49 members in your association. Dogwood is 50 to 99 members in your association. Magnolia is 199 members. And the largest category is the live oak category, and that's 200 plus members. And just to refresh your memory, this is the amount of people that is in your association on January 1st, 2022.
And this concludes the changes that were made for the 2022 awards year, but we cannot conclude without giving a special thank you to everyone who is viewing this film, because we know that you are the folks that are on the front line developing these awards so that your county is recognized. It's very important. We know that it takes a lot of effort on your part, a lot of knowledge, and we also know that your organization is working hard, and it's delightful to have everyone recognized for their efforts.
Thank you for taking time to watch this video. We hope it has been helpful. This is a list again of the awards committee members. You can reach out to us to ask us questions. We'll do our best to get back with you in a timely manner. And if you can send your questions to the website at the bottom, or you can just email to awards@texasmastergardener.org. Thank you.